Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I have a message right off the bat. Well, no, I've got it. I've pretty much got it. So this is really interesting, okay? Do you guys know Hillary Duff? You familiar with the name Hillary Duff? I say that because, loud vehicle again. I'll wait on you, sir. Yes. Anyway, if you can tell, I hate loud vehicles. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I don't know what it is, but anyway, yeah, Hillary Duff. So I think I was aware, but I wasn't like consciously aware that she actually used to sing. Did you guys know that? Hillary Duff? But I knew her from like Nickelodeon, or was it Disney? I think it was Disney. And what was the one? She was like Cadet Kelly and things like that. Well, anyway, I got a song from her last night, and it was random. I was like, what? She sings? So I didn't know she sings. Maybe you sing or someone here sings and another person was like unaware of it. They're like, wow, they can sing. Anyway, that's a side note. But the song was called Stronger. You may be familiar with it. Maybe you're not. If not, that's the whole message today. We're going to talk about it because that's what's going on. That's what Spirit wants to know the messages, or wants to say the messages. So let's talk about it. I've already got it pulled up. The video is just as important as the song, because basically what we're looking at here is a woman who is in a relationship. Now this could be a male, but in the video it's a woman, so I'm going to say that so I don't get confused. There's a woman who is with somebody right now. Now I don't know how long they've been together. I think they're married. It's probably a pretty serious commitment, and I say it like that because the male here, the masculine, is definitely not taking the relationship or the marriage seriously. They put on a good show though, not only for their family and maybe their partner's family, even friends, work, business partnerships. Like this is someone who, at least the female here, the woman is, in her perspective, her man plays a role, is fake. She can see through his facade. She's saying this. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but in the video, it very much is true. So whether she lets him know this or not, or he picks up on it or not, I don't think that's really the point, but I can see a woman sitting back in a room and she's just kind of examining her partner and how they deal with other people and even how they treat her in front of people. She's like, we all have no clue how he is when we're at home. You have no clue that he, oh wow, this is super graphic. I'm hearing fucks me. He doesn't make love to me. He does things because it's, anniversaries or tradition or because it looks good for family and friends, but really, truly, I can tell his mind is somewhere else. Not only that, maybe this is a woman who's caught her man having wandering eyes or being a flirt with everybody, cheating. He has other women's pictures on his phone. Oh, there's the dog. Yep. So this is like really upset this woman because it's not like friends. Maybe even he's made it like it's friends or it's business, but to this woman, she's like, no, this is betrayal because you're not letting on to it. But whether you're sticking your dick in someone or not, I can tell. I mean, women aren't stupid, I can tell that you don't love me. So why do you just not tell? I think here's the thing. This is being honest. This is a woman who I've been there too. Not there no more, but I was there. So I can see it. Who does not know her own value. She has no clue her own worth. And so she can tell that her man is not in love with her. And she may even be convinced she's in love with him. I do believe her love is real. Maybe even his is real, but they're not in love, The woman has not realized her value, so she's almost waiting for him to make the move or to tell her it's over or to be honest about the fact that he's not truly in love or that he wants more. But my question to her would be, why would you have to wait? Because let's dig in deeper. In the video, even in the lyrics in the song, she starts dancing. Like his wife, right, comes to a club where he's at or something like that. I think it's a club. And she starts dancing in front of him, even dancing with other guys. Like this could be an actual wife who's done little things, maybe not outright cheat, but maybe for some, or has done things to make their man jealous, to be like, okay, you want to make me jealous with these women, you want to do this, you want to think it's okay, well, I'm going to show you how it feels. But because he's not really in love with her, it doesn't hurt him. Like it makes him a little jealous, but it's only because it bruises his ego, like because he's like, she's mine. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's still got a wandering eye and his heart is still not in it. So no amount of jealousy that this woman tries to make him experience. She can't force that to happen because it's not there. I mean, you know, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. In the video, Hillary Duff is like dancing with her friends and even other guys, and he's there and he sees it, but again, it just kind of bruises his ego, and she finally realizes it, like it clicks. Nothing I do, no amount of arguing with him, no amount of bringing it to his attention, you know, confronting him about his actions, no amount of, you know, turning it on him, turning the tables on him, trying to make him see what he's making me feel. It's not working because I'm focusing so much on trying to get someone to see me, love me, when I need to just love myself. So there's a woman leaving a man. The man didn't have the balls. I'm not even saying, oh, it's you know, he's going to realize what he's got when it's gone. I don't think these are two people who are meant to be together. Look in the video and the song. They just think they're meant to be together, or they thought it at one time, or one of them's still thinking it, but the other one's like, no, it's clear. We're just together because money and family and society or whatever, or religion even. Like, that's the truth, but nobody's saying it. You know, the woman's leaving because Hillary Duff leaves the man in the video. She leaves his ass. And the thing is, it took her so long to realize that she never actually needed him to be... One second. Sorry guys, had to pause the video. That was my daughter. But anyway, and maybe that's important. Someone could have entered someone's life and got them to kind of snap out of it. I don't know. Maybe it's this woman's friends. Maybe it's this, maybe it's a spiritual leader, a guru. Maybe it's the Lord in heaven, like whatever it is, you know, something has come in the door. Something has found its way through to her to get her to see, why are you doing all this? You should be getting paid for how much work you're putting in to get your own man to acknowledge you, to truly acknowledge you, not just to fuck you, not just to buy you presents and shit, take you out to dinners and post pictures online with you, smiling and whatnot, happy anniversary and this and that, and love of my life, boo boo baby, baby names. No. Because when the lights go down, when you're home alone, you see the real truth, and that man is checked out, and you should probably be checked out too. Like, your whole relationship was not a lie, and for you to think that would mean you have a great deal of work to do. No, it was absolutely meant to happen, or it wouldn't have. But the reason all this is happening now, and this kind of tower moment energy, you could say, because that's what it is. It's a change. It's an ending. It's a rude awakening someone's having, where it's like, maybe someone's meant to have a spiritual awakening here. And the only way it's going to really happen is by going through this loss, by realizing, you know, maybe they were never meant to choose the path they were on anyway. I mean, they were, clearly. You're never really off your path. You're never really on the wrong path. I don't believe that. I used to, but you're not. Because all of those things and all of the things that you experience are stepping stones everywhere else you go. Like, it wouldn't happen if it wasn't meant to happen. You see what I'm saying? That's like feeling like you're living another life. No, if it happened, it was for you. And it happened for you. And there's something to see in it, even if it's awful. You know? And maybe someone's sitting back. If they don't do this now, they will be doing it in the near future, where they are going to be like, wow, I don't know why that bothered me so much to like let go of that person. Because there are people in other countries who are starving right now. And I thought it was the end of the world and my life was over. And oh my God, I can't live. Like, what did I do before I met my spouse? I fucking lived. I shit, I peed, I worked, I ate, I shopped. I did whatever I fucking wanted to do. I grew, I experienced, I lived life before I found my partner. But someone may be sitting back and thinking, I don't need them, you know? And hopefully this isn't someone coming from a place like most of us do. We've all done it, men and women. When you get out of a relationship and you're like, fuck them. They didn't see my worth and my value. Then I was better than them. They didn't see what they got till it's gone. They'll see it one day. Oh, let me look online and see who they're with now. Like, I hope they get worse. I hope they, you know, whatever. You know, that's not healing at all. That's some like, oh wait, you're gonna be repeating that same shit in another relationship. So hold your tongue. You know, watch it. This is someone, hopefully a female, or we're going to say it's a female because, like I said earlier, it's just easier, and that's in the video. It's Hillary Duff. So who hopefully when she does leave this man of hers, she's going to do it with not only respect for others, but for herself. And she's going to go within and take it within and ask herself, what did I need to learn from this? What are all the lessons I want to know? Instead of spending time trying to be like, yeah, well, he didn't deserve me anyway. And I'm going to go try to make him jealous by making him look how happy I am online. Yeah, with all my friends. It's like, no. I also don't want him to think I'm miserable. I don't care if he thinks anything. This is a woman who is very confident in herself. I don't care if he thinks anything. May he be well. May he be well. May he be loved. May he be warm at night and sleep well. Always, all the days of his life. May he experience whatever it is he wants to experience. I could say, may he experience love. May he experience whatever. No, because that's like pushing my own wants on him. Whatever he wants to experience, may he experience that. But I'm focused on me, and I need to know what I was meant to learn from our relationship so that I don't repeat it, and also so that I can grow from it, because it happened for something. Right? And maybe it takes a moment to get to that place, right? Like at first, maybe someone here is like, but then when they really think about it, which we all go through it, it's no blame if it happens, sometimes things take a moment. But if this woman steps back, she can kind of look at the situation and be thankful for it in a way. For some, though, I don't think this is what's going to happen. I think there could be someone who, on a more, which I believe we're all karmics, but on a more karmic level, as far as the rough side of things, not like the positive karma, but like the negative one, we could have someone who is leaving a man now because she knows he's a player, cheater, blah, blah. And so she's thinking, you know what? I hope whoever you get, or maybe this man did cheat with someone and she knows exactly who it is. But if not, it could just be any woman she's thinking of. But I get for some, this could be a woman who's leaving her husband and she's thinking, you know what? I hope you hurt her. I hope she gets to see exactly how you treated me. Like, that's a really hurt woman. That's a hurt woman that would wish that on another woman, But I actually think that's what's going to happen for some here. There could be really bitter women, and maybe the universe has caused this to happen. Maybe even caused the man to, like, his heart to wake up and realize that possibly he was with, I don't want to say karmic. We're all fucking karmics, okay? But, the negative type karmic, the ones that do those types of things and act out and wish ill will on other women and other men, and just hateful women. We've all been there. We've all been there. And the ones that say they've never been there, they scare me. They scare me. But anyways, so, yeah, and maybe this man is actually the one meant to have an awakening. Did he do the right thing? I'll say no. Because this is a man who was knowing what he needed to do, but instead of doing it or being upfront and forthcoming with his partner, his wife, he kind of just wasn't. I mean, maybe, they argued, or maybe they had disagreements, or maybe he kind of maybe he enjoyed making her jealous. I don't know. He had some toxic traits, and he's definitely going to be facing them now. But there's two scenarios here. The women that are leaving their spouses, they're having awakenings. These are the ones that are not trying to wish ill on whoever the man gets with next, or, they're taking it inward and growing from it. They're only focused on them. They don't even mind what the guy does, nor do they wish him harm. Others, there's a masculine who's been in a very karmic marriage, and the woman is doing the most, or will be, if it hasn't happened yet, to try to make him jealous, to try to be like, oh yeah, I can have anyone. Like, it's very petty and low. And maybe he realizes he's having an awakening. He's realized he's with the wrong woman, but instead of doing the right thing, he's been kind of flirting with everyone around him, boosting his own ego, living a lie, all while still sleeping with his wife and being intimate with her and buying her gifts and shit. But really, his heart was somewhere else, and mainly even in love with somebody else. So this man's having an awakening, a rude awakening, I would say, because he's procrastinated, prolonged the inevitable, and he also wasn't forthcoming. He wasn't upright. He didn't speak and voice what was going on. He definitely didn't communicate. He communicated about everything else, but he had no problem doing that. But when it came to this, something that really mattered, he wasn't about to do it. This masculine, in that case, could be facing a whole lot of shit, like family drama, friends, because, it's almost like, well, here's an example. When I was younger, my mom would always tell me, if you do something, you better tell me first. I don't want to find out from anyone else because you're going to get in way more trouble. You better come to me. I don't care what it is, but I want to know. We can work through it. I don't want to hear what you've done from someone else. This male here in a marriage that's going through the whole rude awakening, hell, maybe it does roll over into his marriage now. Like, maybe this is a male who's very close to their mom or very close to their dad. They're close to somebody in their family. Like, they hold them in very high regard. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's been an unhealthy amount where they're afraid to disappoint their family. They're afraid to disappoint, which would mean they're afraid to be themselves, basically. They're afraid to be themselves. They're afraid to tell the truth. So they live one way so that their family and society agrees. Maybe it's a religious thing or cultural thing, but all the while inwardly, they're imagining themselves somewhere else. And maybe even doing little, sneaky things here and there just to kind of be like, it's like they've lived in a fantasy land. In their mind, this is a masculine who's very creative and has imagined himself with other women. Maybe one in particular. And maybe this is someone with a really good heart. Like, they're meant to see who they are in this lifetime. I think this is the lifetime they're going to be waking up. But they have been resisting and resisting and resisting and resisting and resisting, This could even be, for some of you, someone who never has gotten over an ex of theirs, and their current partner, who they're married to now or who they're with, however long they've been together, this partner knows. It's so clear, and they have done everything to try to get their partner to forget their ex. But it's clear they haven't. And so this woman may be leaving this partner. I think it's a woman leaving a man because he's not over his ex. And either she's going to do it and grow from it and learn her value, or she's going to go out of it bitter and hate the woman, the ex, although she has nothing to do with how he fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not even in the equation anymore, but somehow she's getting judged. I highly get it here. Somebody's ex is getting judged by someone's current partner who's now leaving them because their partner couldn't get over them. Some shit like that. So, you've got a lot going on here. But let's get to the song real quick and then we'll go. You know what I just realized? I said Hillary Duff Stronger. That's not the song. That's a Britney Spears song. The song is Stranger, guys. It's Stranger. There's the plane again. And that's very important here. Stronger, I feel this is a woman she's stronger now because, for the most part, I don't want to talk about the ones who are like going to go crazy after this ends. No. Or who's going to be very vindictive and try to get everybody back and just be fucking hell. We all know those women, and a lot of us have been them before. But I'm talking about the women who are going to grow from this. They've grown stronger. There's a reason I was saying stronger. But let's talk about the fact that the song is actually called Stranger. Whoever someone's married to, they're a stranger to them. They're like, I don't even know you anymore. Like, you're not the man I married. You're not the woman I got with. If it's a man thinking it, he's thinking, you're not the woman that I fell for. You're not the woman that, or maybe, I don't know, this is what someone's thinking, like, you're a stranger to me. I don't even know who you are. So anyway, let's read the lyrics. Here we go. She says, nobody believes me when I tell them that you're out of your mind. Nobody believes me when I tell them that there's so much you hide. You treat me like a queen when we go out. Want to show everybody what our love's about. All wrapped up in me whenever there's a crowd. But when no one's around, there's no kindness in your eyes. The way you look at me, it's just not right. I can tell what's going on this time. There's a stranger in my life. You're not the person that I once knew. Are you scared to let them know it's you? If they could see you like I do, then they would see a stranger too. Did I ever do anything that's cruel to you? Did I ever make you wonder who was standing in the room? You made yourself look perfect in every way. So when this goes down, I'm the one that will be blamed. Okay, so there's a woman here that's leaving a man that's like, yeah, everybody's gonna blame me for leaving you, or everyone's gonna blame me for this, this, and this, but it's like, who cares? Who gives a fuck what people do? Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna cut the video there because I keep getting little things that keep coming up and I keep having to stop the video. Plus I had something in my eye. I've tried to catch my composure, I guess, and that's part of the message too. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I feel like someone's just gonna up and end it. They're just gonna up and end it because they can't handle it anymore. It's too much. They're just gonna call it quits. And it's going to be just like that. There's going to be a woman or a man who's just going to call it quits. I think in all cases, the woman's leaving, though. I think the woman's leaving. But the woman is going to do it respectfully, especially for respect for herself. And some are really going to just learn their value through it and not be hateful. And then some are going to raise hell. I think there's going to be more that are going to raise hell, I have to be honest, because look what's happening. It's like, there may be someone here trying to seek revenge. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.